First half, offensive heavy, scored a lot of points, and then that's still there at the end. Seemed to kill a lot of momentum. And heading into the second half, just couldn't reproduce the same amount of numbers. What happened at halftime that just the team just was able to reproduce what they did in the first half?
I mean, I think you make adjustments, right? I mean, you clearly make adjustments. I thought we were still competing. I mean, our defense was just as good. They didn't produce as much offense either. So I thought it was a great battle. We just missed opportunities. I mean, we got to make free throws. We got some great looks from the three-point line that we got to knock down. I thought we had really good ball security in the second half, so we were getting the looks that we wanted. We just weren't making shots.
And like you said, like Baylor, one of the top teams in the country in assists and all that, just holding them to 10 assists, even though you limited their offense from facilitating the ball as much. Just what kind of went wrong in the second half?
Again, I thought we defended them really, really well. I mean, I thought we held them to 66. It's under their average. I thought that we gave ourselves a chance to win. We just didn't produce enough offense. We've got to make the ball go in the basket, and I thought we had those looks. But we got to have enough about us to make big shots in big moments.
And can you talk about like the state of the team in the last 2 minutes, just going scoreless? Even talking to the Baylor coach, he said just it's out of character for Maupin just to miss those 2 free throws at the end.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. I mean, she was just as upset with herself. I mean, she knew she was upset with herself. It's unlike that her to miss those. It's unlike us to not be able to knock down some shots at times. But again, it's big moments that we've just got to be able to get over the hump and get some confidence there.
Yeah, Coach, y'all have improved dramatically, I think, throughout the season, and whether that be just attested to you and the players as well. But even throughout that, there's just been a little bit of a losing streak. What do you say to your team when you know they are improving and playing hard? What do you keep telling them during this streak?
I mean, our focus has definitely shifted to obviously we want to win. Obviously we want to get ourselves off this losing streak. We got to continue to control what we can control. So the next game up is the team that we have to prepare for. What I told them at the end of the game was that we're battling and we're playing with every team in the league. Every team in the league. And so they have to have some confidence from that. And then we have to figure out how to complete the game, to complete the win. 38 minutes isn't good enough. That's why you play 40. I mean, you have to compete to win. And we even talked about that at the 4-minute mark. We were down 1 and we were going to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And I full well thought we were going to come out of that and take the lead and not look back, and we missed both free throws and just couldn't get the rhythm going again.
So what do you think is that thing that could bring y'all right over that hump? Like you were saying, like it's this close, and it's been this close, especially at home. So what do you think will be kind of that thing to push over?
Yeah, I mean, we just got to keep working. I think our kids, our leaders have to step up. Our leaders have to decide that they want to win basketball games and be the one to win the basketball game, right? And within what we're trying to do. They've got to make big plays. They got to make big shots. We got to defend. I think our energy's great. I think that our determination is good. We've been practicing pretty well. They just continue. They have to continue to fight. I mean, that's just part of it.
And I know this kind of day, the Play for K means a lot to you. So do you want to kind of elaborate on what this atmosphere kind of means for you?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate all of Lady Raider Nation coming and supporting us, and especially because we are on a losing streak, I think it's really easy for people to just not come to the games, not show up, but they're continuing to do that for us, and particularly on this night to just help us continue to bring awareness to women's health care and to breast cancer awareness and just cancer in general. But it means a lot to me anytime we can use our platform to just to encourage someone else in their fight, or to encourage someone else to continue to take care of themselves and be ahead of it. I just think that's super important, and it's a responsibility of us.
Yeah, that's awesome. So on a little bit of a positive note, 3 1,000-point scorers this season. Do you want to just talk about the significance of having Bailey, Jazz, and Maya all hit that this season?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I think for Maya to come in, in her last year and to be able to eclipse that mark, I think is fantastic for her. And I love that she did it wearing a Lady Raider uniform. I think it's great that Jazzy and Bailey hit that mark very early. Like, it was much earlier in the season than what we just presented them with the basketball. So, they're going to score a lot more points over the next year and a half. So it's just a great feat. It's a lot of points. And they're two really good. All three of them are really good Lady Raiders. So we just appreciate the fact that they continue to wear the red and black and continue to produce for us.
Coach, it was a gritty battle out there. Whether y'all were up or y'all were down, y'all had blocks, steals. Just talk about the improvements you've seen as a coach from this team where they are wanting to win. Now y'all just have to find that way to finish.
Find a way to win. I think that we're competing. I just went back in my mind real quick was Sarah's block. That was big time. I mean, it was a tremendous effort, and it was a game-changing play for us right there that I think can give us some energy. I think our kids are defending at a really high level. We're defending some really good basketball teams at a really high level, and now we just have to continue to find ways to score. I loved our energy early. We've got to be able to adjust and adapt when people start taking things away from us. We got to continue to we had success in the first half. How can we continue to have that success in the second half? I am very pleased with our ball security in the second half because we were at least getting high quality shots and not turning the basketball over, which kept them out of transition.
And then kind of in the same boat, obviously you have nights where the shot just doesn't fall, and that was tonight. But mentioning y'all's growth from the past few weeks, even though the record doesn't reflect it, tonight y'all had everyone but one on the board. So looking forward, how do you keep those game leaders leading as well as getting those girls with 2 or 3 points more into 5 or 6 points?
Yeah, I think just this bye week has allowed us to try to fine-tune, or I don't know if fine-tune's the right word, but just sharpen up our offense flow, and that allows other contributors, other offensive contributors. I think that we've done a good job this week of sharing the basketball more and finding open teammates. Now we've got to make the shots, right? I mean, and that's the thing. We have to continue to draw two, whether that's Jazzy, whether that's Bailey. I thought Logan did a really good job of that tonight, and not forcing up bad shots and finding the open shooters. And then our shooters have to be confident and knock it down. I mean, we were 6 for 8 in the first half, which was fantastic from the 3-point line. And you would expect to cool off a little bit from that. That's a really high number, but we've got to find a way to continue to be consistent through the second half and make open shots. Thank you, guys.